Although it can often be really difficult to realize, sometimes quitting is the best thing that we can do for creating the future life that we want. I think back on the fact that I started making YouTube videos 5.5 years ago. When I was 26 years old, I started making YouTube videos for the first time, and then I stopped after a while. I stopped and then I restarted and then I stopped again, and I finally in 2022 I've restarted. And the thing is, it's easy to look back and say, well gosh, I see other people who have been making content for 3 years or 4 years or 5 years consistently, and now they've got hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers to their YouTube channel. And so, wow, what if I just never would have quit? What if I would have just kept doing the YouTube videos ever since I started it 5.5 years ago? Where could I be with my YouTube channel? And the challenge with that is that's not my life journey. And the reason that I quit was because I didn't have the vision and I wasn't committed to the mission. I now know why I'm making these videos. Before, when I was making videos, it was very superficial. It was just about producing the videos. There wasn't anything deeper than just making the videos and putting it out there. I didn't have a commitment to creating content that I truly believed could transform people's lives. I didn't have that commitment to the mission that I truly wanted to inspire people and empower and uplift and ignite the greatness inside of people who are going to watch the videos that I made. I didn't see the vision of what was possible by making the YouTube videos, but now I do. And so when I look back 5.5 years ago and then I think to myself, what if I never would have quit? Well, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have gone on the journey that I've been on to get myself to this place. And I believe that you, just like me and just like millions of people out there, we go down our own journeys that are really easy to look back on the path that we've been down and say, well, if only I wouldn't have gone through that, or if only I wouldn't have had to deal with that, or if only I wouldn't have stopped that, or if only I would have made this other decision. And the problem with that thinking, for you, for me, for anyone, is that if we would have made a different decision, our life would be totally different. And we can't go back in time, so it actually doesn't help us. Now, we might want to look back and regret things or wish things could have been different, but that doesn't help us today. And so if you truly want to change your life, if you truly want to feel uplifted and empowered in your life to create what you want going forward, instead of dwelling on the past that can't be changed, then you've got to recreate the story in your head. You've got to remind yourself of the truth. And the truth is, your past is serving you today. Your past decisions and choices and experiences, they're serving you today. They've created you, they've crafted you, they've built you into the person that you are today to position you to live the life that you're meant to live now and going forward. I just think to myself, like, what if I would have had great success with YouTube in my mid-20s? Like, would I have had the other experiences that I've had over the past 5.5 years that have actually made me a better person, that have actually made me a better coach, that have actually made me even more successful in so many different ways? I really believe that if we would achieve the success that we want faster and sooner, we actually wouldn't be the best version of ourselves who can survive and thrive over the long term. I truly believe that the longer and harder you have to work to achieve certain levels of success, the longer it will last in your life. Think about how many people have created some level of success in their life in some area, and they did it quickly. It happened fast for them. But then how quickly they lost the opportunity, or how quickly it all fell apart, or how quickly they no longer had that level of success. It's because they didn't put in the work and the commitment, and they weren't bought into the mission. They didn't realize truly what they were doing to transform themselves and other people with the work that they were doing, with the life that they were living. So my friend, I'm not trying to make excuses for where you are today or for where I am today, or to say, gosh, we could be so much further ahead. And maybe we could be if certain things were done differently in our life in the past. But I also know that if you haven't experienced or hadn't experienced what you've experienced to this point in your life, you would not be set up to do the amazing things that you're destined to do for the rest of your life. I can promise you that if you looked at every single challenge and obstacle and issue that you've faced over your lifetime to this point, you can find at least one little seed of strength that was planted in that situation. You can find the strength that was created through that struggle. I'm absolutely convinced that everything you've gone through, everything I've gone through, everything anyone has gone through can be used to be empowered and strengthened to actually do what we do better, to actually reach more people, to give more value, to feel more fulfilled, and to feel like we've got a meaningful contribution that we're here to make in the world. I know that based on the struggles I've experienced, the challenges I've faced, the obstacles I've overcome in my life, the experiences generally speaking that I've had, they've given me wisdom and insight and perspective and things that I can speak about to people like you or anyone else who's going to watch the YouTube videos that I make. And I know that without those experiences over the past 5.5 years, I wouldn't have the kind of content that can actually truly help people. It wouldn't be built on challenge and struggle and the strengthening that happens through the discipline. And same for you. I am absolutely convinced that the struggles you've gone through in your life can be used to strengthen you to move forward faster and to make a bigger impact in this world. But you and I and every human alive has to acknowledge the truth. That we can look back on our past and regret different decisions and wish things might have happened differently, or we can recognize that the experiences that we've had have actually put us in a better position than we otherwise would have had if we didn't have those experiences, to now move forward and tap into our greatest potential and experience more of what life has to offer, and to give more value into the world, to be a better parent, a better spouse, a better friend, a better family member, a better version of you. I'm absolutely convinced that whatever you've gone through in your life has been created in your life to serve you. Now, wait a second. I'm not here to tell you that I think the trauma and the traumatic experiences that you've faced or the horrific things that you've gone through in your life were good in themselves. All I'm here to suggest to you is this. You can look back on those experiences and dwell on the negativity of them, and you can look back on those experiences and you can wish they never would have happened, or we can realize the truth, which is we can't change those things. But what we can do is look on those experiences and find a way that they planted a seed of potential for greater opportunity, for greater contribution in the world. And so, my friend, I believe that if you're watching this video right now, there's something in you that knows, that has a sense of certainty that you're here to do amazing things. And I know that if you're watching this video, you are here to do amazing things. I believe we've all been given some gifts and talents from our Creator that we're here to use, that we're called to put into the world to bless other people, to serve other people. And so, my friend, I just want to invite you to realize this truth too, that you're here to do great things, that you're here to do amazing things, that you are here to inspire and empower people with your voice, with your message, with your talents and your skills. And I hope that whatever part of your journey you're on today, you'll look back on the past and you'll appreciate your experiences so that you can be empowered today to move forward even faster. Now, the question I have for you is, what is the mission that you are on today? Tell me in the comments below, what is your number one mission in life that you feel you're called here to do? Because I would love to hear from you, and I'd love to help you stay encouraged on your journey. And what questions do you have about going through the challenges of life, the struggles of life, to work to become the best version of yourself? Ask those questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to be able to answer whatever questions that you have in upcoming videos. So let me know. And wherever you are on your journey, I want to help you to stay encouraged and inspired. And to do that, I'd invite you to go and watch this video next, where I'll help you on your journey. My friend, just keep going.